Good evening. My name is Arman Nikodam Kamho for a night of stories from the dark and the deep beyond. Have you ever heard of a creature from the mountains of Ifugao, a being so feared that even the brave hunters tremble at the mere sound of its name? They call it the Tayaban. Some insist it has wings, stretching like that of a horned bat and flapping against the night wind. Others swear it walks on the ground barefoot, choking the silence around it with a heavy stench of fear. But there's one description that remains the same, no matter who tells the story. The Tayaban is human shaped, but its head is like a horse's, or others say like a carabao's. It's elongated with bulging, bloodshot eyes, and when it opens its arms, a glow erupts from its armpits and chest, a terrifying bright reddish orange light that stains the rice fields with a color like blood under the moon. It doesn't need to touch you to kill you. It only needs to let down its tongue, a tongue so long and black it can reach the footprints you leave behind. And once a Tayaban licks a person's footprints, that person dies. That's what the elders say. That is what the old rituals warn us about. The Tayaban is a soul eater. There was an incident decades ago in post-war Tiananmen. A Belgian priest riding on horseback was crossing Nagakadan River. It was dusk and the priest was coming back from a mission in the far boondocks. And suddenly, he saw it. A creature bathing in the river. Not man, not animal, something else. Its head like a horse, its body glowing red under the water. Out of fear, or possibly anger, the priest lifted his staff and struck the creature on the back. Instantly, the being let out a horrible shriek, half horse, half human, and vanished into the forest. The priest thought it was over, until days later he fell ill, suddenly, violently, burning and raging with fever. The locals said he was good as dead. Doctors gave up. It was only when the Mumbaki, the Ifugao priests shamans, performed the rituals, offering chants to counter the Tayaban, that a priest finally started breathing again. He survived, but he never spoke about what he saw. Another account happened one night in the village of Magog. A boy, 9, maybe 10 years old, was playing outside with friends just after sunset. Laughter, children chasing each other in the dark. Then he saw the light, a red burning light walking toward them from the dirt path. He froze. It had the head of a carabao. Its eyes were glowing and its arms shining like burning iron. They all ran inside the nearest house, locked the doors, and held their breath. They could hear it outside, breathing, sniffing the wood, its long tongue slithering across the walls. The next morning, the entire rice field nearby looked as if blood had been spilled during the night. The people said the Tayaban passed there and was looking for someone's soul to steal. But hunters have also seen it. Men brave enough to hunt in the cliffs of Ifugao have found something terrifying caught in their nets, only to flee when they see the shape of the head and the tip glowing red under its armpits. They leave their nets behind, some never returning to the mountains again. In certain cases, one man from the hunting group falls ill mysteriously and then dies within days. No wound, no explanation, only fever and nightmares. The elders would simply say, Hinimutan di Tayaban. He was taken by the Tayaban. You see, the Tayaban does not just kill, it takes the soul. It drinks from you the essence that keeps you alive. It lands on rooftops at night, drilling holes through grass and wood. And when the household is asleep, it reaches in and sucks your blood and your life with a disgusting black tongue. According to Ifugao lore, when a Tayaban is nearby, you will see the night flickering red, as if the horizon is on fire. That is not the sunset, that is the beast. Some villagers claim to hear a faint flapping of wings. Others say it walks on all fours before it stands like a man. But once you see the glowing brilliance under its arms, almost like flames, you must run. Because the light means it is feeding. In Ifugao mythology, the Tayaban belong to a class of powerful non-human beings. They are not merely monsters, they are spiritual predators. And when the Mumbaki call upon them in the Baki ritual, it is always with caution, to warn them, to appease them, or to keep them away. Because once a Tayaban chooses you, whether it sees you on the rice terraces or simply watches your footprints on muddy ground, there is nothing left to do but to pray that no red light appears outside your house at night. So the next time you walk across a field in Ifugao and you feel like someone or something is following you, remember, you may leave footprints behind, but the Tayaban is somewhere in the dark, waiting to lick them clean.